So are you thinking about moving to the Atlanta area and you just want to know a little bit more about the city from an insider who's been there? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to tell you my 5 favorite things about Atlanta, Georgia. So one of the things I love about Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm always telling people about it, is just a sense of community and the connectedness. Like, I spend a lot of time all over the city. Like, you know, I run in a bunch of different circles, whether it be real estate, business development, you know, my church groups, my music groups, I mean, all kinds of groups, right? And whether you're hanging out in Marietta, if you're hanging out down like at Forest Park or Decatur's, wherever, there's just a connectedness in the community. You can feel the unity. It's just got such a good vibe. And it's just one of the things I really love about Atlanta. So as you know, I'm in the real estate industry, but I'm also known for being in the music industry as well. And one of the things I love about Atlanta, having, you know, been to Nashville, Los Angeles, Europe, and certain areas with music, the thing is, if you're trying to get into the entertainment industry, Atlanta is one of those places where you can come here, really make an impression, make an impact, and actually create a buzz and make your way into the music industry or the film industry. Because I've got friends that, you know, a couple of years ago, my good buddy Ben was like, hey man, I want to get in the film industry. And he just put together a plan. And hey, he sent me a picture the other day with him and Oprah on a production he's working on with them and Steven Spielberg. So with Atlanta, if you're trying to get into the entertainment industry, you got plenty of opportunity around here. Another thing I really love about Atlanta, okay, and it kind of ties into what I was talking about with the music and the entertainment industry, is whatever you're trying to accomplish, any goal you're trying to accomplish, like any type of business you're trying to build, I feel it's easy to do in Atlanta, Georgia. Like, one of the things I've noticed, you know, with my community and the network and stuff, is like everybody is always trying to build you up, lift you up, and really like inspire you to get to those levels. And there's a lot of support for business around here. I see it on a personal level with my personal business and other projects that I've been involved with for 15 years. But I find if you're looking to just expand and really build something, Atlanta is the perfect city for that. Now I'm going to touch on the real estate side of things. Now, I know we're coming out of this crazy market where things were overpriced and we got, you know, 50 bidders on every property and everything's just like priced to the max. But the thing about Atlanta is there's still areas that you can invest in. So what I'm saying is there's areas that when the next real estate cycle comes, these areas will be coming up like Grant Park was 10 years ago, or like Adair Park was 7 years ago. There's areas you can get into now and purchase these properties, rent them out for a few years, then renovate them when we get towards the top of the next market, and then sell them and make a great profit and bring those areas up. So there's still a lot of up and coming areas that you can invest in. And that's one of the things I really love about Atlanta. My last favorite aspect about Atlanta, Georgia, is the fact that you got a big city surrounded by tons of nature and lots of history, okay? So particularly where I live, I can walk a mile down the road and I'm at the Chattahoochee River with nature trails and just completely off the grid, if you will. Now I can drive 2 miles south on 75 and I'm in the middle of Midtown. Now me coming from LaGrange, coming from a smaller city, you know, growing up on a farm, I like being able to get away from the hustle and bustle and just get lost in the woods, right? But also, I'm a city guy, right? You can drop me off in the middle of Midtown, Piedmont Park, and that's my vibe. I'm there, right? So I love that aspect of Atlanta. And another thing is just all the history here. You've got the Civil War sites. You've got, you know, the cemetery up in Marietta, the Confederacy Cemetery, you know, down in Edgewood, Martin Luther King, Ebenezer Church, and just the impact that he made. And you can see all the hard work that he did in this city with the unity that I was speaking of earlier. But I just love that about Atlanta. So hey, if you'd like to get a copy of our free buyers and sellers guide, please click on the link in the description below. And if you don't mind, give us a like. Please subscribe and click that notification bell so you'll see all upcoming videos. All right, take it easy.